Hey, what's going on? Happy Thursday. Happy amazing Thursday. So tonight is going to be another incredible pillow talk with the T. So again, happy Thursday. This is your girl Kwamia, aka Q, Kwa or Queen from Pillow Talk with the T podcast. Tonight we are presenting an amazing show. Tonight the topic of our show is be my escape and not my obligation. It is one that's going to be something that we're going to talk about, how you should be someone's escape away, how you should be able to actually be someone's peace and escape someone. It's the fact of having love, or love being love without it being a chore or a job. Just end up just knowing the fact that you want to enjoy love, that old-fashioned thing that's called love, when you in a relationship, a marriage, or something something is sort of in regards to whatever situationship it is. You know, you want it to be for the fact that it's not a chore. You want it to be to the fact it's not something that you just end up just have to do. Something that you want to do. Something that you choose to do. So tonight, in regards of the topic of be my escape, not my obligation, I have a special amazing guest by the name of Kendra Crump. She is a female comedian. She's going to join me tonight in regards of us discussing this topic and getting and diving deep into this discussion. So I see that she is on here. So let's bring her, because listen, tonight is going to be another amazing one from the famous DJ Khaled. Another one. Hey,
Hey,
how you doing?
I want to shout out people who actually shea butter. Y'all need to start using it on y'all's mouth, man. Like, y'all's lips can't be, it's too chapped out here. I'm tired of seeing that. Trying to kiss me and cutting up my face. I ain't got time for that mess. Anyway.
You about to have me choke at the beginning. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Yo, she came on here telling y'all better get y'all lips together. So as you guys can see, Kendra Crump is in the building. She is an amazing, wonderful female comedian. She is funny as hell. How you doing, boo?
You know, I'm still out here being a pimp, not loving these hoes. You know how I'm doing. How you feeling today?
Listen, I'm amazing. You know, I woke up to see another day, so I'm able to achieve, another goal. So,
Okay.
Other than that, listen, I'm in the building.
That's it. With your melanin popping and whatnot.
Yes, thank you so much.
I like how clean and clear your skin is. I love that. I see you be using some of that vitamin, D on your face. I love it. It. You got the good stuff. The guys who ever shot out on my face, they nasty. That's why I'm like, y'all need to stop shooting out on my face. Okay, I'm about tired of y'all. Y'all are nasty, and you didn't even pay me for that. You done made my face look into another butter. I ain't got time for that. Safe sex, people. Please use some safe sex. I'm just saying.
Yes. Listen, I was about to say something. If you don't want to squirt it in the vagina, just make sure squirt it somewhere else.
How about in your hair? I was told it makes your hair grow. Got that good curl pattern, sis. I love it. What you be doing? What's the regimen?
Listen, it's good good conditioner, that good deep conditioner treatment, and just have to just wash. Wash not all the time, because people think you have to wash a shampoo. Even if you do a shampoo once a month or twice a month, in between that time, cold washing is the magic.
Mm-hmm. All right, then go ahead now.
Yes. So in regards to this topic, be my skate and I'm not my obligation. When you hear that, what comes to your mind?
I feel like, hold on, repeat the topic again so I can give a very educated answer, because I need to be serious. Repeat it again, please.
Be my skate, not my obligation.
Ooh. So I'm still drawing a blank. Can we start with you first, and then I can see, that's how I cheated. I'm not cheated. Sorry, that's how I did well in school. I listened to other people's answers and I gathered the information. I'm guessing maybe what comes to mind is like people like just being there for me. I feel like someone who isn't gonna like bring stress or nothing. Just peace. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of
Yeah,
peace.
exactly. It could go to different avenues in regards of being my escape and not my obligation. Because in regards when you're in a relationship, if it's a relationship, a sexuationship, something I have, how you doing? Or 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 a marriage, or whatever it is that whatever ends with shit at the end of it. So with whatever it is that you in, you want to be able to make sure it's that old fashioned love and not feeling like there's something that you got going on have to be a chore or a job. That is actually, you know what I'm saying, something that you choosing that you want to enjoy to continue to do. And it's not feeling like, oh damn, I got to get in here, bone this nigga another one, just because I'm obligated to do it. No.
Mm-hmm.
You
Wait,
should
what?
be
I got a question. What if he's paying you 10,000 a week to do that? Would you still do? Would you fake it, or you be like, nah, I still can't do it?
well to me, I was if you personally asking me that question, I don't fake shit that I do. So when
That's
especially
good.
sex. Because when sex to me is experience. So every time I have sex, it has to be an experience.
Okay. Can
So
can I can I can I come and film this experience? It seems like it get live up in there. I can be the cameraman. Action, cut. I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes for
listen,
asking for a friend.
one day I'm gonna have to go on what's that little page thing?
OnlyFans.
Yes, I need to get one of those.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna join you. I'm gonna show my feet off. That's all I can do for now. I might show a nipple. No, I'll show areola. So I can do for some folks.
Oh my god. So hey, what coming in. Listen, thank you so much for joining us. As you see, we have the funny, amazing Kendra Crump, and she is so hilarious. So we just basically just talking it on in regards to the topic of being my escape and not my obligation. So you guys already know that you're a part of the show. So I do want you guys to engage, ask your questions, comment, and come make it live. So, but also in regards to that, like my thing is, whatever the thing is, like, okay, to me the escape, when I put the word in escapes, it's for me to escape away from the worries, the problems, things that you going through. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like sex, for one, should be an escape that you should go away from. You know what I'm saying? You should have that should be no worries in your mind. You should be thinking about what's going on in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Building up to the experience. But just in regards of just feeling like that old fashioned love, like I say, is something that you shouldn't feel like you have to be obligated to do. It just feel like it should be something that you want to do,
Mm-hmm.
and something that not feeling like you got a 9 to 5. Like I have another 9 to 5, so you know what I'm saying. So have you ever been in a situation where you feel like you was obligated, or you feel like it was a job for you to be with a partner or someone?
All right, so this is gonna sound like a lie, but it's actually true. Okay, number one, my throat is not a virgin, but my cat is. That's the first thing I want to say. So, so I remember there was this one guy. I try not to say names on other people's podcasts, but I say them on my own. I don't want nobody getting canceled trying to sue you because you too valuable and precious for that. Okay, but I remember there was this one guy, and I met him at work. It was a work ship relationship type thing, but it was just like more of a it was leading there, but his mother was the issue and he didn't have a car. And it ain't like if you live up in New York where you don't need a car, you can just take, what do y'all,
Right.
the metro or whatever else it may be. But no, here in Atlanta, you can take MARTA if you want to, but no, you need a car around here. So with that being said, it was cool. He made me feel good. Foreplay was on point with almost everything. But at the same time, I'm like, where are we leading this to? Like, where else is this going? And then I felt like he was angry at times. So with that being said, I realized that it wasn't more so a chore or a job in a sense. I just started feeling like, okay, I'm not happy. Can we just be cool? Like, can we, like, forget we just did this? Like, this is
Yeah.
great. Summer of this, little love romance type thing. But honey, can we get out your mama's house and go? Like, I want to walk around bucket naked at your own house. Okay, why I gotta be excluded to your room? You didn't even make me no pancakes this morning. Can I please get something else, sir? Okay. Thank you, but no, it's to me. I try to stay away from that, but like I said, because he made me feel good on the floor on the foreplay part, it made me feel stuck, and that's why for me, what I try to do now, because now my goal, honestly, I'm going to keep it real with you. My goal is waiting until marriage. I'm honestly waiting. It's hard. It's kind of tough because my biological clock is ticking. Sis, let me tell you how bad it got the other day. Let me tell you how bad it got. I went to sleep. Right, this is a true story. So I went to sleep. This was like a couple days back. And I had this violently great orgy. I don't even know whose penis this was in my mouth. I promise you, I don't. I don't know who these other people of such was in the room as well, right? But I woke up and my legs were in the air. How did my legs get in the air? What in the world happened? So I'm trying. I really am trying. I don't know what in the world happened, but just listen. Check back with me in a year because I'm not touching myself either. I'm literally on this journey. It's me. It's me and God. We won together. So yeah. Yeah. So back to the story. To answer your question, I never felt like a job or a chore, but it like just dealing with him, and it was fun at first. But at the same time, it's like, is this it? Again, he great conversationalist. He made me laugh, but could not deal with his mother, his attitude, and then he found out he had a baby on the way. Couldn't do that. All right, baby was already born. Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
yes.
I can't do that. I can't do a work situation.
You're smarter than 95% of people because I like, for example, let me ask you a question. This is a random polling age question that I asked some of the people that I text to, and I said, at what age should people stop sleeping with their coworkers? A lot of people said about 25. I think a cool 21 because it gets awkward. What if you guys break up? If you happen to.
Exactly. That's my fear right there because first of all, we break up, maybe I not like your ass today, and not only that, how about when I'm in my bag, I don't need to go to work and seeing you. I want to be able to escape from the problems that I don't like you today. You're not my favorite person. Like, I don't want to mix that because this feels start feeling kind of awkward and like, I just can't. And I'm not saying that when places I worked at, guys was trying to holler, but I just kept thinking the fact that I'm not gonna sit there and shit where I would make my money.
Who taught you that? Because it seems like you've learned that a long time. Who taught you that?
I don't know who taught me that. I guess I could probably give the credit to my grandfather. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Between him and my grandmother, and, and shout out to my mom too as well. They gave me benefits of things like, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and that. And this how you should do shit. Now I'm giving you tools. It's up to you if you want to take it, if you want to run with it or not. You know what I'm saying? However, if you don't, that's up to you. But however, because I seen the way that they move, I'm like, that's smart. Because I don't like problems. And because if I got problems, I cancel people. So.
You know what? And I wish I would have learned that. My biggest flaw for so long, and I realized, like, okay, Kendra, you need to do better with your life, is like every job I've had, I done messed around with somebody, okay, or slew of people, right? And so to me, it was like, it was cool, but then it's like, man, like, is this really all it's gonna be? Like, I had more intentions, from these people, but they were only interested in that. So, and that's what I had to realize, and I had to learn, like, you're much better than that. If you're going to end up dealing with somebody, find that person outside of your job. What else? Because like, we see each other all day long or whatever. I don't want to see you like come home. And the same thing with people who are married. Like, they find love at work and then they get married and then they still work with each other. I'm like, bro, like, if you have an argument, that's gonna look like, come on now, like, that to me is just crazy. Just Like, are you that attached? You afraid of them cheating? Come on, what you connect? You got a device like a little got a place every. I can't think of what it's called at the moment, but it's like you have some type of device on them. Like, I just gotta make sure. Like, come on now. Like, you need your space. Can we? I need something to talk about next time I see you. Like, come on.
Exactly.
But hey, you seem like you got it. It seemed like you must have graduated with a 4.0 GPA in high school, didn't you?
3.5.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You up there.
3.5. Listen, it took me a long way to get the strong-minded, confident woman where I am today. You know, standing in my power, not giving a fuck what people think or say about me, because it's my life. Mm-hmm. It took me a long way to get here, but I'm here, and I'm praying that I rub off on other women. You know, so that's all I can basically do. If I don't rub on them, at least they can say, well, shit, I tried. I wish I was able to, but that was one bad bitch. Thank you.
That's it. That's it.
So, but also in regards of just even in the topic with obligation, do you even feel like a person should be obligated to an individual in a relationship or situationship, sexuationship, or whatever ship you got going on?
Yes, once the condom comes off.
Really? Why?
Because now you raw. I'm gonna tell you where you can track me now. That's the word I was looking for. Track it. Once the condom's on, come on now. Come on. I don't. You have no ties to me. But once that condom comes off, once we go on raw sushi style, then guess what? That's it. Like, but and then of course they pay your bills too. Throw a little bit of cash at you, whatever else it may be, just every now and again, just showing the appreciation. Yeah, but like, come on, it's raw sex. Like, because at that point you really trust that person.
Yeah,
you really trust that person, and you really like, because once you go raw, if that person has an STD, 9 times out of 10, you might get one too. So y'all are both joint together. And shout out to all the couples out there who I noticed that it's a lot of couples out there that are not really happy they just got herpes together. That's pretty much what it comes down to.
I even feel like even with the condom still come on, I feel like you should still be obligated. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it should be a choice that you want to do it. Like, why should I have to be obligated to end up doing something with you once the condom come off? I feel like the more the fact that we are both free to make the choice that we want to now be with each other with no protection, have fun in different aspects of our lives, I feel like that's more organic, because I don't want to put no fucking. If you don't want this, bye. Like, I don't want to put no pressure on you. I don't want you to feel obligated. I want you to feel like there's you chosen to be here. Mm-hmm. And you're here because you want to be here, and you know that there's no other place that your ass want to be.
That is true. Or wait, what if the other few people weren't picking up, so you were last choice? What if?
I'm never no motherfucking body's
I mean, I know you not, but like the other people are. The other people are, because they're not as fly as you.
Listen, well, people that probably feel like they have to be obligated, then that's something that they basically chose to do. But I feel like you shouldn't be obligated. You should end up just being a chosen factor that you choose, that you authentically want to do the things that you do with whoever you with, and you're doing it. Mm-hmm. Like, why should it have to feel like a job? Why should it have to be a job? Let's not put a job on it. Like, let's have fun with it. Because now I feel like when you're more obligated, it kind of takes away from the organicity of things, to me. Because I'm like, because you, come on, I know I can't be the only one that people been in relationships or whatever situation they've been in, and then on you being in, you be like, damn, I'm tired as hell. You know, when you tired as hell, but you want to, he's asking you for sex or she's asking you for sex, but you tired as hell, but then in your mind you feel like you obligated to fucking do it, so you want to do it.
Yeah, because it's been a couple of weeks. Like, babe, dang, we ain't had sex since about 3 weeks ago on Tuesday. Let me go ahead, man. All right, lift it up. All right, no, I was on top last time. Come on, you get on top. How about we play rock, paper, scissors?
Oh, hell no. Now, if that's some bullshit. 3 weeks? Oh,
you got some people out there where it literally they have lost, I guess, that spunk or that spark in the relationship, and they literally are, you know, sometimes it could be married people as well, or whatever else it may be, or it could be, you know what, it's in-house cat, it's in-house, you know, peen. Might as well. I don't have to. At least I don't have to get a chance to get to know nobody. Let me just go ahead and get it on right now. You know, I mean, let me, you know, whatever it might be. But I think that's miserable because you have people like that, you know, who are like, no, I'm cool, and everything else like that. So that's scary. That is so freaking scary. How you have people who literally are like that, like you know, and I know some folks like who probably watching this live, who have been in that position or currently going through. And listen, I know you don't want to pay alimony, but come on now, don't you want to be free? Don't you want to be free?
Don't you want to be happy? Truly happy?
Yeah, that way your skin can start glowing. You looking 10 years older. Come on now. And with you, you're looking about 22 over there, because you always make sure you pick the right person, and you always happy.
No, don't put that, Kendra. Don't say that. What it is? I always pick the right person. However, what it is that I don't sit there and I don't ignore the red flags when the flags come up, and I'm not desperate or need to give multiple chances to allow somebody to fuck me.
That's real.
That's the thing. No. So when I see it, I'm out. I'm not gonna give you another chance to do wrong by me, because it's like how
that's real.
I'm giving. And like the Q Spot podcast, she said, let's step away from the word obligated and say that there are certain expectations that you desire to be met. Okay, true indeed. But at the same time, I hear where you're coming from. But also, I feel like I see longevity relationships in marriages. You know what I'm saying? And I seen where, just what you just said, Kendra, people are in marriages, stay in them because they don't want to pay alimony, or they're comfortable where they at. They don't want to start over, or they don't want to get to know somebody new, or this is something convenient for them. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to deal with the bullshit. And I see what the fact is now, they feel like they obligated because they choose to stay, and they obligated to give sex if they even having sex, obligated to show affection, show love, give a fuck, or whatever else, you know. And I feel like you shouldn't be. Like even what you said, feel like the fact that there's expectations that need to be met, and it should be authentic expectations and not something that you feel like, okay, because I'm married to her, this is what I have to give. No. This is something that you should want to do and you should want to give. So,
and I think that's why it's good, like, to marry your best friend or be with your best friend, for the ones who don't believe in marriage. Like, I came across one person, right? And this is a true story. This couple, they've been together since they was teenagers. She was actually his first, and she was the only person that he's ever been with, and he's in his 40s, close to 50, right? But he told me one time that they went a pregnancy term without having sex, and she wasn't even pregnant. She literally had stopped having kids, all that type of stuff. And I said, why? He's like, Kendra, it's just not there. Like, it's not there at all. And I said, man, I am so sorry to hear that. But you know what? I saw this thing on, you know, I like Facebook a little bit more than the gram. It's like the ghetto newspaper, ghetto section of the newspaper. I love Facebook. But there was this picture on Facebook that was kind of circling where this woman had this like see-through dress, and she had bent over and she was in the dryer, like a role play thing, right? And they say, y'all think that marriage is gonna be like this, you know, all the time, but it's not. And I'm like, why not all the time? But I've had people say, Kendra, like, you think once you move in with somebody, y'all gonna have sex all the time, but it might be like that the first few weeks or a couple of months. But there might be times you come in, you done had a long day, you don't feel like doing it. There might be times where you just like, it might go a couple of weeks and you really are like, bro, I'm not in the mood and stuff like that. You might not be in the mood, but I'm like, if I'm attracted to someone, I'm going to be in the mood all the time, I would think. But then again, I've never been in a real relationship, so I don't know. You know, I don't know. We'll see. You'll see. Ask me how I'm doing in some years or so, if this cat ain't been tampered with or whatever. See, when when I have an attractive man, you be like, Kendra, is this you? I'm like, yes, it is. Girl, where'd you find him? I'm like, back page. Wait, shut down. Indeed.com.
You know what? And I hear that a lot. But see, I've been married. I've been
Congratulations, Preston. Did you have a divorce party?
Yes, I've been married. I've been divorced, and I've been engaged, and I cut that off because and now I'm just living my best life, and I'm enjoying what I'm doing right now. So, and I'm just living and loving them on me, and allowing that one particular person to live and love on me as well. So, in regards to that, I've been, in a situation, relationships and stuff, in marriage where, what I'm saying, you tired, but maybe it's just me. I never been really tired enough to not to have sex. I used to always tell my husband, like, listen, as long as this area work, that's all I need. You just lay back. But when I want it, you need to give it to me. Period.
Okay, wait, I got a question. All right. Two or three questions. First question is, where's the wildest place that you've ever had sex, either with your husband or just anybody? The wildest place that you've ever had sex?
I would say it was in Las Vegas on the balcony of a hotel.
Okay. Was it daylight at nighttime?
It was night.
Okay.
But Vegas never sleeps, so it was on the Strip. So
okay. So was people cheering you on, or people just kept on walking?
I don't even know what people was doing because I was in the mix of doing whatever I was.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were putting on a show. If you like, can I find you on www.xxx? All right. Second question. Give me your top 3 favorite positions in no particular order.
Doggy style. Riding.
Okay.
And I will also say the position where I'm my back is face him and I'm faced the opposite way. So,
hold on, your back is faced to him.
So my ass is towards him.
Okay.
And facing this way. So it's like still riding position, but in reverse.
Yeah, I'll figure out that one in due time. Now, let me ask you, how do you feel about couples or just people in general putting tapes out there on the World Wide Web for everybody to see? How do you feel about that?
If that's something they end up choosing to do, that's up to them. Mm-hmm. However, I would say do what I did. Have that person actually sign an NDA. Because you want to protect yourself. You don't know what that person may end up using. You don't know if that you with that person for long term. You don't know. All you want to do is protect your ass and your ass.
That's true. Like, that's very true.
And so, like, my thing is, because in my past, I made a little tape or two, but in regards of that, I made sure that, okay, I know I'm not going to be with this person forever. I know I'm not going to be with this person for a long time.
Oh, wow, that's nice thinking that way.
But you got to think about it, you know what I'm saying? And this was like when I was younger, so like shit happened. It's like I thought me and my son father was going to be over the moon forever, ever, but no. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, so when I end up knowing that, and I know that they had a copy, I have a copy. However, I made sure I end up having them sign an NDA to protect myself. Because I know that I am and going to be someone. So
that's real. So I hope everybody out there who's listening, make sure you have them sign an NDA. And it's free, right? You don't have to pay no money to get them to get the document.
You could be able to go online and you could be able to end up just have, because they should have like almost, if you go to like legaldocuments.com.
Okay.
But see me, I did went to my family lawyer because there was clauses that I put in there.
Okay. All right. Look at you. You own it.
I had to go to him, and when he was like, what do you need an NDA? You need 2? He's like, for what? So of course I had to tell him, and he was like, okay. So when I told him, he made sure he also put clause in there that I missed out to make sure he protected me.
Oh, that's so real, man. These people actually, that's what I'm talking about. You know what? These people are real. They actually, but I'm glad that you thought like that because, again, like I had told you earlier on in the conversation regarding the guy and everything else like that, like, I was thinking, oh, this is gonna be forever, but a lot of times that's just lust, not love.
Exactly.
And that's once you get over that lust part and you realize the real issues that are, happening before you, you're like, okay, I deserve better, and I'm gonna do better with my life and shoes and everything else. Like I told myself, this is the honest to God truth. Whoever my husband ends up being, he has to know, he has to be experienced like A++, 4.0 GPA, premium 93 in foreplay. Okay, I'm talking. Don't You cannot be off with. I mean, I don't care about fingers. You better, man. You still out there fingering people in this day and age? Like, man, like what's wrong with you? Like that is so 1982. Stop that. Anyway, so with that being said, the foreplay has to be, like immaculate, and that's it. I mean, it's other stuff, but that's it. That's really about it. Because if you not, null and void. I'm about to cut it off. A week? Yeah, we're just married for a week. Yes, because he sucked. I gave him all I could. I'm not dealing with that.
Like I also believe that you have to be sexual compatible. I'm sorry, because if you not, it's just like what? It's like bleep 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 bleep. It's like it's no. And I feel like at my age, I don't want to have to teach you too much.
You should want that person. You know when that's the thing, right? So I would like for someone who know, like what. So I remember was not too long ago. I had this guy who was like mid-30s, right? Didn't know how old he was, so his age popped up on Facebook. But he was mid-30s, and this is what he told me weeks back. He has said to me, I don't give head to women, this day and age. He's like, I don't do that. I lay great pipe though. Sorry, am I supposed to get excited about that? Like, so I said to him, I said, what's the reason why? He's like, ain't no need. I don't need to put my mouth on people. Then he sends me a message, I would say days after that. He's like, but I want to try you though, because I feel like you taste great. And yes, I do. I do, because I eat my fruits and vegetables and drink my water and mind my business. I praise the Lord. Back to the story. So he said, he's like, but I want to try you. Sir, you're going to be a waste of my time. You already told me you're disadvantaged. Okay, you're handicapped. Your mouth is handicapped. I don't need that type of, deformity in my life. Okay, but you know what's so crazy? I used to think, okay, let me go ahead and mess around with older cats, right? But then what I realized is that just because you older doesn't mean that you know what you're doing either.
That's true.
I really used to sit here and think that the older cats were gonna be phenomenal because they're older, but no, they're not. A lot of the guys in my age group, like the 90s and early 2000 babies, like they're a lot better than the ones who are, in their late 30s and the 40s and the 50s. And someone just said older men can be trash in bed too. And I don't know. So here's my question though. Here's my question. If they know that they're not good, because I know for a fact they can tell and they can be able to realize, but why are they still going after younger women or whatever else it may be to see if they can prove themselves?
One of them younger women had lied to them and told them that they was good. And they ain't got the guts to tell them otherwise, because 9 times 10, she probably his sugar baby, and she's probably getting something from him. So she tells the truth that's going to stop her bag.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I also the older men. It's the mid 30s. It's like let me tell you, it's all age range. For some reason, they think they got that shit in the bag because somebody told them that shit. So, and I need to tell my ladies, stop lying to these guys. If they not good, don't soup them up. Like, if you're not even about that life to tell them they not good, don't say nothing, but don't tell them that they good either. Like,
how do you politely tell a guy or a woman, whichever way you swing? I've been around the block and back, okay? Because I'm addicted to head, so it just leaves you somewhere in somebody's bed. How do how do you tell somebody that they're not good sexually? What do you say without being rude?
Oh, well, I know I have. I don't listen. I never thought about it being rude. I just say, like, I'm okay. Like, for instance, I had a situation where I had a guy. He went down on me. And like, what are you doing? Like, I was
not what are you doing?
because it was just so sloppy, messy, nasty.
What was it after? What would you say? 5 minutes or like a couple minutes? You're like, I'm not even
It was
impressed.
like not even 5 minutes. It was at least
Oh,
no. Okay, now you waiting 5 minutes and you sitting there receiving some sloppy head. There's something wrong with you.
okay. Can I keep it real with you? Can I keep it real? I was that person, um, and I let like and I'm well during the times where I was out there, which was like June 29th, the last time. I would tell people, I would tell this person, I'm like, hey man, I'm just gonna keep it real, like it's not happening. And what I did was was my mistake. I'm gonna keep it real because we listen, we family. I can be real with you.
Yeah.
I allowed him. He was down there for an hour and a half.
And he wasn't good.
He literally, it was like I felt a little bit and then it felt, and I'm like, Kendra, and I'm gonna keep it very real with you. Why did I not say anything? Because I drove over there, and it was like 10 minutes away, but I didn't want that to be a waste of gas. I just stayed there. I'm like, okay, I don't want to go back home to do the job myself. I'm gonna stay down here and everything else. You stay here for now. But I told myself, I'm like, Kendra, like I've been to guys' homes. I remember this one dude's home, and he was like 30 minutes away. And it was certain things that was just off. First off, I walked into his grandparents' house. It smelled like old people off bat. Okay, so then after I walked into his grandparents' house, I walked into his room. It was like a tornado hit his room. It was dirty. And I'm like, a woman's coming over not cleaning up. He wasn't bad at what he did. And I know you said, well, Kendra, why didn't you leave at the time? I'm like, because I drove I drove an episode of Martin away. Okay, I literally try to get my time. Okay, so and then he asked, can I drop him off at Walmart? Like literally, he was a definition of a popular bum. He's popular online, got like 20K online, but he has no car. He's always quitting his job. He literally just was like, he always,
He basically Instagram famous.
yes, and I'm like, brother,
With no bag.
like
With no income, no bag.
nothing. No, he had weed. It seems like all these people, and that's my issue, sis, is that I've never met so many people over the age of 21. Like I said, unless you live in New York, who don't have a car, a license, a legal job, credit, a crib, but they got Jordans, they got weed, the latest iPhone, and they crip in blood. Like that can really help them out in real life as time progresses.
Yo, that's crazy. But yeah,
and they got 10 kids. I'm like, wow. Wow, okay.
And either near one of them, near one of them. But they claim to say I'm a daddy and I got 10 kids, but they don't take care of near one of them. Child. But like I agree with sisters in the our sisters in the comments. That was way too motherfucking long. I don't care how long I drove. I'm sorry. That's why also ladies have a backup, because if one is whack, you got the next great one right behind to finish the job. Fuck that. I'm sorry.
But you know what, sis? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what happened. A month prior. Okay, because what I definitely try to do is, I try to space people out, in case I got to go to like the clinic and I'm like, I can point and say, you did it. And now we got like off with your head and stuff like that. So what happened was a week before my birthday, this guy, he's like, we went to school together. He was telling me, oh, I've been wanting to do this. And my thing is, I was always like I get nervous anytime someone new enters my life, because I don't know if they're going to be really bad or really good. I don't know, but, and then this was the worst part. Okay, guys, this about to sound like a whole like harlot moment. Okay. So we went to his car, and we hit the back seat. Now he was so excited that he didn't think to like turn on the car and keep the humidifier on so the windows won't be fogged up or whatever. Right.
Mm-hmm.
But when I tell you, I was like, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, woo! Wait. That's how it was, man. You know, it was. I was like, oh my gosh, this is freaking amazing. What, like, where, wow, okay, great. This is freaking beautiful. I'm like, great birthday present ever. Okay, at that time. But let me tell you where I was pissed off. This is okay. We're gonna go from, like, sour. Then we were going from sweet to sour. Okay. And if you hear some stuff in the background, don't mind that. I live in a Section 8 neighborhood, so anything could happen, okay? Just letting you know. If y'all hear some shots or whatever, I'm okay. It's going on outside. Back to the story. So, with that being said, he told me, this is what he told me. He said to me, hey, I'm going to bring you some food and some head. That's what he said, okay? You don't lie about no food, okay? I ain't never had no man tell me that he can bring me some food. I promise you, and I've been around the block and back. I ain't never had no man bring me no food to try to cook for me. And the ones who did cook, they burnt some rice. You can't even cook, okay? Back to the story. He never brought the food, and he had the audacity, sis, the audacity to try to ask for some head back. I said, I'm sorry. I'm tired.
Not after you didn't bring me my food when you said
he didn't bring me nothing. And then I had called him out on it the next day after I wasn't hypnotized no more. And I said, what was your problem? What was that about? Oh, man, I was really horny. And I was like, after I ate your vagina twice, I really would. I'm like, sir, no. You didn't bring no food. I was hungry. Did you not hear my belly growling? Come on.
You was down there enough to hear it.
Yeah, but it's okay. I told him, I'm like, don't ever talk to me again. And I meant that. That was back in May. I told him happy birthday 2 months later, because I'm not gonna be no hater. I'll tell you happy birthday, but I'm not doing nothing with you. You didn't even bring me no food. Still hungry.
Nah, see, this is the thing. Y'all women are good, because it can't be me. I'm sorry, it just couldn't be me. Like, I'm not allowing this person to stay down that long to give me some trash head. I'm not sitting there. If you say that you supposed to be bringing something and I see in your hands when you walk in, you ain't got it, you ain't coming to resting. It's not happening.
You know what? And that was, I guess, for me, I thought that and I just realized he said after we finish with that, I can go get you some food. That's what he told me. And I believed him that he was going to end up doing that. Because I'm going to be honest with you. In the past, when I asked him to do something, he did it, But what I realized is people can start off one way with you, but then they can totally flip the script later on down the line. So one thing, you got to take people's word with a grain of salt. That's honestly what it is, what it happens to. So
that is true. And then, also people will sit there and also, they'll tell you they just tell you whatever they want to hear just to get in. And once they get in, it's like, oh, did I say that? Oh, like nah, you said it, nigga. It's like, like I said, you women are good, honey. And I see that somebody has said it's hard out here. See, my thing is, I hear that, and I do know that it is. That's why I'm sticking with my sex situation, because I don't have to worry about that situation. You know what I'm saying? I got to deal with that. And when I'm ready to be in a relationship and I'm ready to put myself out there to be in a relationship, I'm just hoping that all the praying, all the meditation, all the self-development, the self-love, care, and all that greatness is actually being put out in the universe. God hears it and making sure that I won't have a hard time out here. It's crazy.
Yeah, and I want to shout out to Angelo real quick. He said that food would have gotten it wet. And I said, that's right. It would have. Bring me some food. Like, come on now. You know what time it is.
Exactly. Like, she would have seen that shit coming in the door. It was like, damn.
I would have thrown you neck first. Honestly. That's how I am. That's what I would have done.
So in regards to also, like I said, with this love, relationship, marriage, any type of ships that you in, I just feel like basically, nothing should basically be a chore. It shouldn't be a job. It shouldn't be an obligation. It should be basically a choice. And in regards to also, and just talking about that, what is real love? What's real love to you? Because knowing the fact that you hear people say, I want love, I want real love, what I'm saying, I want this. What is actually real love to Kendra?
Oh, man. Okay. I was watching the first Tyler Perry film of Diary of a Mad Black Woman. And when I think it was the main character Helen, I think played by Kimberly Ellis. I don't even know how to say her name. You know, black folks who say people's names wrong all the time. But she had said something about that, like, when I see you, I can't, or something about I can't sleep, like, not knowing that you're not next to me, or something like that, right? I think real love is no. This is my definition, that no matter what happens at the end of the day, that person's not going to disrespect you. They're not going to put you in harm's way. They're going to tell you the truth no matter how hard it is. They're going to say it with love. Like, it's a difference between talking to someone and talking at someone.
Yes.
You know, and so they're going to talk to you and let you know, like, what it really is. They're going to be your provider, your protector, making sure that you're not going through the struggle alone. You know, like, you look out for them as they'll look out for you. And it's one of those things where you know, in The Notebook, and for all the ones that haven't seen it, I'm about to ruin it, but that's your fault because it's 20 years later. Okay? When The Notebook, he laid next to her, and once he died, she died, he died. Mm-hmm. Like, he got in bed with her. Like, I was like, wow.
Exactly.
I think real love is like, you know, I'm a sapiosexual, right? And I think if you are able to do that for me, then, you know, I'm already there with you. Mm-hmm. You know, where you can literally just make me feel like the only girl in the world. Like how you say you was on the balcony, but it felt like nobody else was there. Exactly. Even if they were there, you weren't even paying. That's love right there. Exactly. Like we just gonna drown out the world and their problems and everything else. Sure. God, listen, I'm tired of sending you my prayers. I'm trying to get off the streets. Okay, I'm sorry. You know, but it's like, it's one of those things. it's one of those things where I really hope to experience one day. You know, and then y'all, that's like, that could be y'all can sit here and be, you know, Russell and Sierra Monday through Thursday, and Friday through Sunday y'all can be Moneybag Yo and Ari, okay? Be a little ratchet with it, okay? Like that type of stuff. Y'all could put a little Tiana and Iman. I'm talking about the good parts of these people's relationships, y'all. Not the other stuff that gets sent to the news, but like, y'all, that's like gonna be your dog. Like, y'all can have, I want somebody I can do matching like goals with, man. I'm trying to go to Houston so I can go to Johnny Dang. All right. I looked on the price list and it's a little expensive right now. That's why I'm doing all these podcasts, because you never know who you're talking to. Like, sis, you could be related to Bill Gates. Okay. That could be your fifth cousin, and he could help me pay off my student loans. All right. And send me to Johnny Dang. But back to the story. I think it's one of those things where I really, I really do know. And I'm sure there's a different, like, I have to really think about this question, and I'm sure I can give a different answer, but off the top of my head, I definitely feel like that is what real love is.
Gotcha. Listen, and I definitely agree, you know, because in The Notebook is one of my favorite movies, you know, where I'm like, damn. Because even when they separated for years after and then they came back, I'm like, damn, that's true love. And I love when they actually, you know what I'm saying, okay, she gone, so while I'm here, I'm going too. Shit. Mm-hmm. My is done. Like, she's gone, so ain't no need. So that's really, and then I also feel like, you know, true love also is like when I'm not even in the room, but I'm on your mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you, but I'm on your mind. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, just the thought of me makes you smile. You know what I'm saying? Because even that part in that movie at the end when they was in the warehouse with, you know, that Tyler Perry movie, when they was saying, even when he said that shit to her, I was like, come on, brother, man. Okay, that was the amazing part Tyler wrote. I don't know where the fuck you get this from, boy, but you wrote this part right here. And then she said it back to him when she was ready to actually, when she was ready, and when she was really, really ready to feel that same way for him, because she wasn't yet. But she really wasn't understanding what he was saying to her. And so she really ended up closing that chapter with old boy. and she felt that, and I was like, yes, give it to him, sis, let him know. Because also we got to do too, we seem to forget this. We seem to forget to let men know how valuable they are too.
Mm-hmm.
Love gifts too. Men love to be surprised and loved on too. Men love to be swept off their feet too. Who say that they don't because they're men? You know what I'm saying? And I'm the type of person where I've done this for those who I was in love with. Not lust, not like, but love and light. You gotta have all three.
Mm-hmm.
I've done this because they want that moment of those gifts, those surprises. They knowing the fact that their heart is being taken care of, someone is thinking about them. That we could run them the bathwater too. We can lay out their clothes and their slippers as well, just like they do for us. You know what I'm saying? We can surprise them on a date night, just like we do for us. Like, what makes it say that it's a gender role thing? You know what I'm saying? And I say, especially with our men nowadays, they need that shit. If he's playing his part, taking care of his business, playing his position, hell yeah. Now if he's not, deuces, my brother. You don't get that treatment.
How about we just Cash App or Zelle or PayPal, you know, a man that we're interested in. How about we send them $500? Let's start off with something like. Then we can pay for their haircut. Let's rub their feet. Let them go ahead. Let them go ahead and have a guys' weekend on you. Come on now. Come on now. Like that's all I'm just trying to say. How about we do that? How about we have a Playboy bunny up in the house? Stacy says no, sis. No, Stacy. Okay, I'm giving you the recipe. Okay, of how to get a bunch of concubines. Okay, I'm telling you. All right, I'm telling you.
And then to go back up here, conversation with said they were soulmates. You know what? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna go deeper than that because a lot of people don't know what I'm about to say. There's some people, for a few people who may know in the world. There's some people that don't know. You can have many soulmates, but I really feel like in the Notebook, they was actually twin flames. Why I said it that was twin flames because even when they was with, I think they was with other people or doing their own separate things in the movie, or they separated for a while, they still felt each other. They still
Mm-hmm.
felt each other's
Mm-hmm.
feelings. They feeling each other. And twin flames, for no one for those who don't know, twin flames are one soul that's split into two and that's going into different bodies. So that's one soul split into two, going into mine and going into his, which we share soul, it just split. So I felt like there was more than soulmates. And and if you find your twin flame, baby, trust and believe, be aware, because that shit is powerful. Very
Mm-hmm.
powerful. And listen, I'm with mine. I'm like, when I say I'm with mine, meaning that I'm in a sexual relationship with mine. So and that shit is very, very powerful. Because
Mm.
I be feeling emotions that he feeling, and they not mine, but they are his, but I feel it. And then it's like, damn, why I'm feeling this way, and vice versa. He'll end up calling me like, why, like, what's wrong with you? Because he'll feel something. So, but I didn't believe it until one of my cousins had really went deep into it with me, and I'm like, damn, that's crazy how she's speaking. So, but yeah, and yes, exactly was based on the true story. So I really feel like they was more than soulmates. I really feel like they was twin flames.
Oh, where's
They
my twin flame? I don't know if he's out here on the Instagram, but we shall see. We shall see.
Listen, you're welcome. Conversation with Lamp. Listen, that's what we're here to educate, to let people know. Whatever you don't know, this is what the platform here for us to know. You know what I'm saying? Because to know something, to learn something every day new. So, but yeah, so real love is something that I wish that everybody honestly get. You know what I'm saying? Also tune into Pillow Talk with the T. Thank you, absolutely. Thanks, sis. And so, in regards to also just doing that, um, I just feel like everyone should just be. You know what I'm saying? Don't allow old situations or old past relationships to tune you out to find it, because some people will be like they'll close themselves off to end up getting or to receiving it.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, listen, love is amazing. Love is amazing. Sex is a blessing. sharing is caring.
Except STDs. Stop sharing that now. Hey, I got a joke for you. Shout out to all the couples out there who are sharing the same STD medication. Okay, just want to let you know that. All right.
So the conversation was: so do you say your twin flame is just sex, or do you two not? No, we're not a couple, but it's not just only sex. It's something that is a unique situation that me and him have, that is that you can't even put a name on it. But one thing I can say is not able to be duplicated, because I've seen people try it and then that wasn't successful, and we're actually successful in what it is that we have. But however, it's more than just sex. Like, it really is. So, but yeah, ow. So, like, anybody have any questions? Anybody have any comments? Anybody want to, like, listen, engage? Kendra is here in the building with her funny self. But yeah, so me saying sharing is caring, this is what came to my mind. Because I experienced this. I'm a rebel. Not many people are. Not many people will admit it. But me, I stand in my power. So have you ever had a threesome? Have you ever went to an orgy party? You know what I'm saying? Have you ever shared the love?
Of course I have. Just head everywhere. Hey, everybody, people were like, were getting pounded, and I was just like receiving the head on the other end. It wasn't great. But no, I had other like visions of having like this orgy or whatever. But what happens is, number one, people are nasty. I worked in a doctor's office, and you have to be careful with whom you're with. People aren't going to always disclose their information. I'm all about, let's go to the clinic together and everything else. Let me see your last papers. I'm all about being around that person. Like, we're Siamese twins, okay? I need to know, like, everything, because I'm telling you, like, you can only blame yourself if you end up getting something. Like, you can't trust a person's word when they say that they're clean. No, I need to see the papers from your actual doctor.
Yeah. I definitely agree. And so, but definitely what I can say is, like, places that I have been or I participated in, they was very mindful of those particulars. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, they want to make sure that they did see a documentation, of your last test results. No cell phones was permitted over past this line. Because when you do stuff like that, you want to make sure that your people's privacy is protected.
Of course.
Some people, people love to do things like that. See, I'm a woman to speak about my shit. And a lot of people are really willing to speak about what the freaky, nasty shit they like to do on the side from their daytime jobs and careers. So, but me, I talk about it. I come from a family where we talk openly and candidly. So that's why you see Pillow Talk with the T, open, candid, and unguarded. So, and I was actually thinking about throwing one. Me and my little sex situation, we was really thinking about throwing one, because let me tell you something, because I feel like there's a lot of people that sex deprived out here.
Any of y'all in the comments, are y'all deprived? Y'all want to, where's this location gonna be at, so we can know?
We gotta think, because we're gonna actually rent. We're gonna try to get like a mansion, and you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be a very exclusive press type thing, very exclusive. Some things we're gonna be very strict guidelines, because my thing is, like I said, there's women, even men, but men normally out there, they free ball. They do know. Men don't give a damn. But women is just like us, so scared to be judged, so scared to be called the hoe, the slut, all this shit. It's like, really, come on. So I feel like there's a lot of women out there that wants to get their freak on, but they so sex deprived, they're so scared of being judged what the outside world is going to end up, calling them or naming them or labeling them. And I'm like, listen, why? Sex is amazing. It releases endorphins. It rejuvenates you. It recharges you. If you're getting it right. So it's like, why not? But definitely, when we end up putting this plan together, it's definitely going to be on Pillow Talk with the T podcast. The flyer going to be out there.
All right. Sounds like a plan. Invitation only. Okay.
Listen. But so tell the people, Kendra, you know what I'm saying, what you got going on, what you got coming up, what should they be looking out for?
So, looking out to get my PhD in child psychology coming soon. That's what you all definitely look out for. Me traveling the world. I'm done traveling for now. It eats a hole in your wallet. You know, I'm balling, but let me tell you, I'm like the millionaires. You know, I don't like giving out my money. So unless God tells me to, okay. But I'm just chilling for now. And nothing else coming up. Just going back to work for the white man tomorrow.
Got you. So this been amazing, and also just want to let people know who don't know, she does have, because she think I may not know, I know it all. She does have, you got to show yourself. That's called, basically, it's called Kendra Crump. Yeah, it's called the Kendra Crump Show. So, tell people about your show, where they could find you at, because I said you're on all streams.
Yes, and you are more than welcome to come on my podcast. It's Friday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have other podcasters on there, so y'all can network amongst each other. Bunch of comedians, underground comedians, and everything else. And basically, I talk about a bunch of random things. And so I start off with a segment called "What Are We Banning Today?" and banning BAN. So, for example, let's ban people who park over the line. Okay. So with that being said, I just, one thing, and we talk about that, and it's never a dull moment in my life. Like, I thought I had something to talk about, for tomorrow, but something happened prior to me getting on live with you, which I'm like, oh, I'm really going to talk about that, because I'm about tired of this person. I'm like, where you come from? Leave me alone. So with that being said, yeah, it's pretty good. So yeah, anytime it's via Anchor, through Zoom. We've been having naked podcasts. Basically, what does that mean? It's audio only. Okay, so because it's audio only, we don't need to see your body. Okay, I don't show it. If you want to show it, that's up to you. But I wouldn't do that if I were you. Okay, that's all I'll say about that.
Yes, I know that's right. Listen, this you is so funny. I cannot.
Yeah, anytime you want to come, send me your email any Friday at night at 9 p.m.
I definitely love collabing with all different other podcasters. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we gotta support each other. If we don't, who will? So we in this game, and we gotta make sure we take it over, all of us. But yeah. But other than that, yeah. So you guys make sure whoever came on to actually check out this amazing episode tonight. Be My Skate, Not My Obligation with Kendra Crump. Please make sure you guys who follow me go follow her to be able to support her, to be able to keep updates on what she got going on. She is so hilarious, I'm telling you. And whoever came from Kendra and don't never see me in a day in their life, but loving my content, loving what I bring, love what I offer, please go and follow Pillow Talk with the C podcast. We on all major platforms. We on Amazon, iHeart, we on Pandora. We on everything. If you don't want to have the visual, you can put it in your ears and you could be able to just listen to it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We do have an amazing YouTube channel, so you can repeat and watch this over and over. And also, we on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and so anywhere you could think social media, we are on. Pillow Talk with the T podcast is on. Also, yeah, we do have the anonymous Pillow Talk with the T letter. So anybody that may have an issue or problem, say, hey, I love what Q got going on. I would love her advice. I'm interested in what she may have to say about this problem, or a friend that has a problem. Just write an anonymous letter at pillowtalkwiththeT@gmail.com, and we will read it on air. You will get the comments, also advice from also and what they may have to say. You don't have to be known. It could be very, very anonymous, which I end up loving. And yeah, so also make sure next week is going to be even bomb. We only in the 6th episode. So y'all see tonight how amazing it was with Kendra Crump. So next week it is going to be amazing. So next week episode is called Smack It, Flip It, Rub It Down with
I need to be a little bit more experienced so I can start joining a little bit more of your lives, child. I'm like, what in the wow.
So yes, it's called Smack It, Flip It, Rub It Down with a guest rapper, Johnny Lugatti, and sex relationship therapist, Moandra Johnson will be here next.
Wait, I got a question. Something just came in my mind. Okay, I got a question. All right. Shave or no shave for the guy or the woman, whatever you're shaved or no shaved?
Trim, clean.
Okay.
Trim and clean. Gotta be trimmed. I don't want a bush. I'm not giving you a bush, so don't give me no bush. Gotta be nice. You don't gotta be bald like a baby, but you but at least a nice trim, clean the edges, the trims of the edges of the bush, but yeah. Mow it
what is an automatic no in sex for you? Where you probably tried it once and you thought about it, you said no, that's not gonna happen at all.
Hold on, say that again.
What is an automatic no for you where you're like, don't even try it?
I honestly haven't got there yet.
What about going in the back door?
I've done that.
Oh, okay. Wait, when people spit in other people's mouth during sex?
I tried that one time too.
I like you. You so free spirited with the sis.
I did it one time. Which when it was presented to me, I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? What?" But then in the moment, I was like, oh, "Okay," and I tried it. We did it to each other. I was like, oh, "Okay, all right, cool."
All righty. I like you. I'll think of some more questions. I'll send them to you.
Absolutely. And then also I'm gonna send you my email so I can come on and be, we can chop it up, continue the vibe. You listen, I love your energy. I love, your personality. You funny. I love to laugh. So anybody can make me laugh, I fucks with them because people always like, you always fucking smiling. Listen, this is how I stay young and beautiful.
That's it. That's real.
Yes, so let's see if anybody got. So listen, thank you so much, girl. You guys, I like I can hear me. Okay, got you. I don't. Okay, low cut, no naps. Yeah, I don't like chest hair. That's the only thing I can't do. The chest hair is no for me. No chest hair. So, but yeah, so thank you so much, you guys. For tuning in. So we're gonna let Kendra go. I think she already had escaped already from me. But yes, make sure you guys go follow and subscribe to her YouTube channel as well as go follow her page. Also, you guys make sure you go follow and you go like and you go subscribe to Pillow Talk with the T podcast. And knowing that next week is going to be an even greater show. Listen, this is only episode 6 of season 3. And I'm telling you, I got so much more content and material and episodes coming to you that it's unbelievable. You're not going to want to miss this. Trust me when I say, I'm not saying it just to say it. I'm saying it because, baby, it's about to go down. Season 3, you know what that number 3 stands for. If anybody know what biblical 3 means. So listen, make sure you tune in next week to Smack It, Flip It, Rub It Down with guest rapper Johnny Lugatti, and also sex relationship therapist Moandra Johnson. We are going to talk about smacking it, flipping it, and rubbing it down. And I want you guys to come in, tune in, be able to have your questions, because when I bring these sexologists and these sex therapists on here, just know that I'm bringing them in for the guests and guests as a gift for you guys. So when I bring these people in, these people charge. So knowing the fact when they come on here, I'm giving them a gift. So these are opportunities for you to ask your questions. These are opportunities for you to be able to actually ask whatever it is that you need to ask and be able to check them out even more, to hire them on for being a sex therapist, your sexologist, or whatever this profession that I may bring and give to you guys. So don't be shy. Listen, this is candid. This is raw. This is unguarded. This is not your mama and your grandma podcast. But if they can handle it, they can tune in too. So please don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe. Pillow Talk with the T. And I'll see you guys next week. As I always say, if no one has told you today that they love you, know that Kwamia, aka Q, Kwa, and Queen do love you. And remember that you are not who you was once yesterday, who you were yesterday, that you are not today. And know the fact that, remember, your brain is a muscle, exercise, and it's something that you should be learning every single day. So I love you guys. Pillow Talk with the T is out, and I'll see you guys next week, next Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.